is now playing. Everything seems fine. The one thing I don't have ready is, oops, my mouse, which decides to double click for some reason when I'm clicking singular. Anyways, the only thing I don't have ready is beneath the nice little Entei thing. Oh, we got invited to a raid. We don't have a nice little best counters thing. I want to make that now for our future live streams for Pokemon Go Live Legendary Raid Hour stream things. Welcome everybody to just that. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order. I'm actually feeling much better, Sailor Pika, if you guys weren't here earlier, or girls, for our first premiere on YouTube, episode 23 of Pokemon X. Pretty spooky episode for Nuzlocke standpoint. Yeah, I wasn't feeling super good, but that was kind of good. The timing was fine because I just had to really sit back, let the video play out, chat a little bit. But I did lay down for a couple hours there. I'm feeling quite a bit better. So who do we have here? I see Martino Luis and Manuel Guitire, I think. Wow, we're here earlier. I see Eevee Gamer 642 YT. We have Neri, we have Hani, we have Sailor Pika here, of course, helping with the moderating, and right there, Eevee Gamer once again. Hello to everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead, since it is early in the raid hour. Well, technically, the raid hour has not yet started. I'm gonna put our rules in the chat. I have included the rules to update with the guideline of no spamming, because we had a lot of problems with the last raid hour. People were spamming and stuff, and like it's hard to keep track of who got their names in when, and it's also hard for Sailor Pika to help me with the moderating for taking care of all the excess spam coming. Hello to Unknown Spike. I'm doing better than earlier. I was headachy during our premiere today, and I haven't done anything all day. I did finish walking Little Springer here, got the last 6 kilometers, then I had to lay down for a little bit. In fact, thank you folks, because that reminds me, even though none of you said anything of the sort, I gotta switch my buddies. So I think what I'm gonna do, since Entei shouldn't be too terribly difficult for us to take down, I want to get some more hearts for my Marowak. And ground is good against fire types. Now, ideally, when we do take on these Entei raids, you want to probably be using a water type. Because, of course, water, super effective on fire, but water also resists fire. And Entei can also have Iron Head, I think, for its charged attack. Water also resists Iron Head, so that could be a good way for you to go. And if anybody has a Mega Blastoise they want to contribute to the battles today, feel free to do so. I'll go over the ideas for how to get your best candy, your best best rewards from doing these battles here. Alright, so let me get Marowak all fed up for just a moment. So about 15 minutes until raid hour begins, but there is something kind of cool I gotta point out as soon as I finish feeding our Pokemon here. Let me do this. Sometimes I find if I see my live feedback or playback on the screen, it lags out our stream itself, so I just had to tuck that away on my view. There we go. Marowak is ready for some battles today. Hopefully everybody else is as well. Okay, let's see. Dazzling Shell says, any chance for a Raikou raid? Absolutely not. Raikou is not out yet. It's not until next week, I think. But, well, here's something that we do got to talk about, though, now that you point that out. There's so much to go over. We got 15 minutes. Can we get it all out in time? I don't know. Let's hope so. So, right now, Entei is going to be the legendary in the eggs. You can see there's legendary raids ready to hatch up. There's 4 that are ready right now. This one across the way, that's a Skarmory. That times out in 25 minutes. So, we should be seeing another potential legendary happening there. But, if there is time, there is a Mega raid happening at my local gym across the street. So, if that's a Mega that enough of us want to take on, we can toss in a Mega Evolution raid in here as well. Okay. So, this week is Entei. Next Wednesday will be Raikou available in the Legendary Raids. Suicune will be up at the last of these 3, but I don't think Suicune's time in the raids coexists with a Legendary Raid hour. So, I don't know what to do for that. Like, we're not going to have a guaranteed hour of Suicune raids. We can do that for Raikou, but I would feel weird to do an Entei day, a Raikou day, but no Suicune. So I'll try to figure something out for that. I will say right at the start here, though, I guess second from the start, is if you folks do like doing these kind of big raids, legendaries and or mega evolutions, I strongly encourage you, not just for my own ego boost, to subscribe to our channel here and turn on your notifications when you do so. Because what I'm starting to do, as a little bit of a test, is on our community tab on the channel, whenever I see a raid like this at my local gym that I can just like step out the door to get to, I'm posting that on our community tab when it hatches up. And if you are subscribed and you have your notifications on, you should be able to get those notifications to your phone, I think. I haven't done it, but somebody out there let me know if you see notifications from my community tab posts when I post them, if you have them turned on. But anyway, whenever we see one of these big eggs, I post it. And for the first half hour, if we can get 5 subscribers, I say subscribers meaning because, first of all, we have to be friends at the time, because if I'm going to be adding people and taking people away, that's going to get too hectic every day. I don't mind doing it for our legendary raid hours, but if I'm doing that on a daily basis, I'm going to go crazy. But anyway, if you are subscribed with the notifications on, then you can see when there's a legendary or a mega, and if we get 5 people together for the first half hour, I'll set up a lobby and then we can do it. It hasn't happened yet. I haven't gotten, like, I got one person one time saying that they would like to do it, but of course that's not enough to take on a legendary or a mega. But I'll just say, yeah, if you want to try that, stay tuned. We'll see how well this test works. I'm thinking through mid-February, we'll see how well this idea is going over, and if it doesn't go over, no big deal. Alright, what am I missing so far here in the chat right now? Dazzling Shell says, you caught both Entei and Suicune from Giovanni. Raikou was the only one that you didn't get. Yeah, so stay tuned for next week, because Raikou should be available in next week's Legendary Raid Hour. And although technically that is in February, and I said I was going to really only focus on these for January, I think as the viewership continues to build, I'll probably keep doing these Legendary Raid Hours, because it's a good way to get more people together, more friend codes exchanged, which is another thing I want to mention. As much as I'm able to do these Legendary Raid Hours and host everybody to do this for my 6 to 7 p.m. time, I do encourage folks in the chat or in the comments after the live stream is done to share your friend codes, because I can only get so many battles and so many raids out to you folks during this hour as I can, but the more we exchange friend codes back and forth, the more we can, you know, spread the fun of more legendary raids, mega raids, whatever, to everybody in the community. Okay, so there is a point. Neri says, yes, you do need my friend code, so now is a good time. It's 10 minutes until... Wait, that actually makes me think of something else. Okay, 10 minutes until it begins, so let me get my codes on screen. There's the number code, and there is the QR code you can scan. I'll go over how I'm adding people today as per the usual rules, but I want to try seeing if these little widgets will work for me today. I tried getting them to work on the last live stream that we did. There we go. And my little widgets are the things that let you know when a subscriber or super chat. See, I still don't know about the subscriber thing, because it keeps adding new names, but we'll see like 20, 30 subscriber names pop up, but I've only ever seen maybe 2 or 3 listed as new subscribers. We'll give it a try, though. I mean, I guess if nothing else, it looks like... Oh, no, they're blocked. Oh, hang on. Can I do this? No, I can't. But I can just put this on the top, okay. Bear with me for a second. A little bit of unintended video editing is going on. There. Okay, and one more to go. I don't know why my broadcaster here, XSplit, kind of like mixes things around, but it does. I'm going to take a look at something about the stream key, and that might be the key to all of this, and I doubt it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. Okay, so we might be seeing a bunch of what I consider now ghost subscriptions, and I have no clue why it does it and how to prevent it from doing that, but it does it. It ain't stopping. But we'll have to work with it. Okay, so what was I going over? Also, yeah, so the basic rules for today, what we're going to do is as a raid hatches and gets ready, well, gets ready to hatch, for example, this one down the way at the Carlton Curling Club, I'll type in the chat capital raid. And once you see me type that single word raid, that's when I want you to start dropping your names below if you want to do this raid. I do have a pinned message at the top of the chat, by the way, too, to kind of go over the basics. So once I've said raid, I want you to type hashtag raid. Most people don't, but if you do, it helps me see it quicker. Type hashtag raid, type your trainer name in Pokemon Go, And the first 5 new names that I see, I will choose for that upcoming raid that we're going to do. And I try to prioritize new people other than people that have already battled so far today, just to try to get as many possible players to get an Entei as they can. If after a few minutes goes by we don't have 5 new people, I'll choose however many new people. Like say we got 3 new people, then go back and see who has battled already, choose the first 2 of them. I want to try to get 5 people for every raid, just to spread as many possible Entei encounters around as we can get. So, as I have added to the message though, please do not spam. Once you do see me say raid, make sure it's after that you start typing your name. And I know at one point, I think Dazzling Shell, last week, you were saying that you were typing your name and it was like within the first 5. I didn't see it, and I think it might have been you were typing it after I reiterated the rules. But just so everybody is clear, make sure you wait until you see me say just that single word, raid. And that's when I want to see names start dropping in, and that's when I'm going to choose the first 5 people. So hopefully things will go over well. I do want to go over too, there was an issue last week that we tried to get into a raid, and you know, the game is not perfect. We had a problem, somebody glitched out and they couldn't get into the raid. What I said at that point was, this particular player, I would not count that as their one raid for the day, essentially. I said, I'm going to still consider your name for future raids. But if that does happen, that's not a free pass to get into the next raid, is the thing. I am still going to choose the first 5 names that are seen after the word raid. So I just mean that I wouldn't overlook that player as having battled. It's a matter of, like, you know, first come, first serve. Whoever's first 5 names show up, that's who we're going to go with for that next raid. So if an error does happen, I'm gonna try to see how many people were in the raid and who missed out and such, and we'll try to work it. I think that's the best that we can really do. Alright, let's see what else is going on here. As so, we did say about like 10 minutes ago while I was rambling, make sure you check the pinned message for the updates and stuff. Nightstar says, when will I do another remote raid pass live? So this is for here today. This was initially the end of my planned phase of doing this. I do want to do the Raikou raid next week, because if we're going to do Entei, it doesn't feel right enough to do the other 2. Still got to figure out what to do with Suicune, because there's no hour dedicated to it, but I'll kind of think of something. And we'll have to see. In fact, again, feel free to check the community tab, because I will probably put out to you folks what you think we should do. I believe all of February, the Legendary Raid hours are going to be legendaries that we already have access to, or have had access to, and I think there's probably some shinies in there, but I'm going to go re-educate myself. They have just posted recently on PokemonGoLive.com what the upcoming Legendary Raid hours are going to be for February. So I'll post that on the community tab. We'll do a little feedback back and forth. You know, is there enough interest to do these throughout February? And if so, how much interest? And will it be worth all of our time to do it? So we're going to kind of play it by ear for this month. But you know, soon we're going to probably be getting Kalos legendaries, right? They should be coming before too long, I hope. Okay. Dazzling Shells, it takes at least 40 minutes for that Mega Evolved Pokemon to appear at the gym. So it's going to hatch probably around 6:30-ish, halfway through raid hour. That will give it 45 minutes to, you know, sit there. So I'm thinking this raid over here, the Skarmory, that is still going for another 15 minutes. So we're not gonna see a legendary egg there until, I'm gonna estimate, about 5:30. So when we see this Mega hatch up, we should be seeing the same time, give or take, a legendary egg happening there across the river. So I think we have time to get the first 4 done, the first 4 Entei. We can probably snag this Mega before raid hour is up, because we've gotten like 6 done in an hour before. And when that Mega is done, this gym across the river should be giving us another Entei, I hope. So let's see how well things time out for us. And Memes47 has just sent the request. So you're going to hang on to that hashtag raid, indeed. And you got a question. You say, why, when you got a perfect throw and a golden raspberry on an Entei, did it not wobble once? The answer to that is because the game sometimes hates us as players. You know, it is still random chance. Like, what you did was the best possible chance you could have had to catch it. There is still random number generation going on there. Let's say, just a rough number, I don't know the exact number, but that would have given you, let's say, like an 80% chance of catching it. I don't think it's that high, but let's just say 80%. There is still a slim chance that the ball will not catch, and you unfortunately would have fallen into that slim chance of it not catching. All that I can say is, do what you're doing, just keep doing it. You know, the more often you get the highest possible chance to catch things, the more chance you have to catch it. It just kind of comes down to random numbers and stuff like that. So, best of luck for the Entei Raids today. So we got 3 minutes until the first one. I will say, also, just a heads up too, as we do more raids throughout the day, I'm probably going to have to start taking some names out, which I always do. I've decided what I'm going to start doing from the earliest in my list to the most recent addition to the latest. I'm going to probably look at who hasn't played in like 2+ days, because that's the most it shows you as far as time guidelines in your friends list. I'll probably be taking out people that haven't played in 2 days plus, just to free up space as we need it. So if anyone does get dropped out during the stream and you're still here watching, just again, when we do a next raid thing, toss your name in for a chance to join in for the next raid. So hopefully there's no hard feelings if there's people dropped out. Just with limited space for friends, we got to work with what we have, basically. Alright, let's see. Hidden Glitch Trap has come back from the last stream. Welcome back! Not so hidden anymore. We all see ya. How's it going? That one Celtics fan, that is my buddy Anderson. Welcome back, Anderson. I had to stop and think. That was Anderson, right? Welcome back to some Pokemon Go Legendary Raids. So we do have about 2 minutes. I'm going to do my little hand gesture to let you know when I'm about to say raid. And I'm kind of sneaking it on you a little bit, I think. Because I haven't really given you the heads up that I'm about to do it, but I'm about to do it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm waiting for it. How do you like my little Entei image there, too? I like being able to do that. I'll tell you, Kyogre was a jerk. I was trying to do my nice overlay of the Pokemon model. Kyogre, for some reason, I couldn't erase the background without erasing half of Kyogre, too, and it's just like, come on now. Okay, so we're getting some names in here now. This is going to be for the Carlton Curling Club. I always like to make a note of where it is, if we win or lose, and which 5 are with us, because it hasn't really happened yet. But if we lose and have time after, I can try to bring the original team back for this a second attempt at that raid. But we haven't really had time yet before. Okay, so let's see. We've got Pikachu as our first name for our first raid. Who else can we get? We got Eevee Gamer. That is number 2. And if you don't get into the first raid, hold tight. There's 4 more definite Entei raids, a mega raid we can do later, and a potential 5th Entei raid. And I'm going to try to prioritize new people for each one. Okay, we have Chesburger. I enjoy a good Chesburger every once and again. I'm a plain eater, though. The most I'll ever get is cheese on my burger. I don't really like the rest of the toppings, but sometimes I get it. Sometimes the people have made it wrong. As long as I'm not allergic to anything, which I don't think I am, other than penicillin for medicine, then I don't mind eating the extra stuff. It ain't gonna kill me, I don't think. And Neri Noir. Okay, so there's our first Entei. We have the first 5 names here. We have Pikachu, Eevee Gamer, Chesburger, Hidden Glitched, and Neri Noir. That's going to be our first raid team. Okay, so let's go here to my incoming friends list. There's Eevee Gamer, Neri Noir, Chesburger. I gotta find Eevee, Neri, Ches. I need to find Hidden Glitched. I don't think I have Hidden Glitched here yet. So have you sent a request over Hidden Glitched? Let me scroll back a little bit. This was 2 days ago, 2+ days. Let me back out. I'll come back into the list once again. And I don't see you here yet. So, Hidden Glitch Trap. I need you to send me the friend request. We'll give it a few moments here. Also, we got Team Rocket hanging out. I don't got time for you right now, even though Team Go Rocket is part of my timed research right now. I'm going to hold off on that for the time being. Okay, we need to find, make sure I'm getting the name right, Hidden Glitched. So give this a few moments. If we don't get you in this one, Hidden Glitched, I'll grab someone else, but then I can add you in for like the next one if you get your name in on time. Let's see, Dominic asking, can you get in on a raid? potentially, we have a good amount of legendary raids coming up for the hour. And depending on how quick you can get your name in for the next one, that is a possibility. Oh, you sent it last stream, so I gotta scroll all the way back. Okay, let me find it here. So it is gonna be more than 2+ days away. Bear with me, folks. The thing with me putting up our videos and streams here, I get so many friend requests throughout the week. It's like, look how much I gotta scroll back to find something from just a week ago. Keep going, and sometimes the list kind of bugs out a bit too. I can't find, like, it'll stop loading names. There's Hidden Glitched. Alright, thanks for giving me that heads up. We now have everyone that we're looking for. So let's get the names pre-typed. We got Pico, we got Eevee, Ches Hidden, and that is going to be, I just was talking about it, Nary. Okay, I was going to say, we were talking about Hidden Glitch. That's why I had a name in mind. Okay, so select... Wait, what? Oh, I already selected all. I'm a genius. Wow. Alright, ready for this first raid? I'm going to knock stuff over on my floor, apparently. I did prepare 3 of our remote raid passes for just this very occasion. I will have to buy another... Okay, computer died, long story short. Coming back, it tried to reload the previous presentation, which apparently had my microphone turned off. But now it's on. Everything should be good. Okay, so again, yes, now it's saying I'm not getting enough video footage out there. Come on, YouTube, you can do this. Just as a double check, I guess. What would you call it? I don't know. Just read the pinned message, give you a heads up on how things are going for our raids today. And let's hope things go smoothly for the remainder of the stream. Okay, the lobby is now free for all of us. Let's do this. Computer, bear with me here. 3, 4, 5. The raid invites have been sent. I do want to lead with Marowak, because he is my buddy for the day. I like to add the chosen Pokemon at the bottom, then cycle them up, because generally the game will choose your best Pokemon to lead. I want to lead with Marowak, but then shift the best ones further back by 1. Alright, so let's let this go. We got about 80 seconds for everyone to jump in. We're getting the names in right now. Okay. Sorry again for the little hiccup. I'm not sure what all you could hear, but essentially I was about to start this raid. I was in the lobby. I got to the invite page, then the computer crashed itself. I don't know if I should say crashed itself. It just simply crashed. I don't know if, whatever happened. But then I was like, alright, cancel the lobby. Had to restart the system. If that happens again, I will try to come back as soon as possible. Okay, and as Sarah Pika says, so just to give you a heads up, the pinned message says, wait until I say raid, big capital letters, for the next raid that's coming up, and we'll get the next 5 new players in for the raid. Oh no! I lost my notepad. It's not a big deal. We haven't had any raids completed just yet. We're going to make a note. We got 40 seconds. We're good. Okay, this is the Curling Club. And we got, who was it again? Pika Catcher. We have EV Gamer. We have Nair Noir. I can just see the list here. What am I doing? Chesburger. And last but not least, we also have joining us Hidden Glitched. I think with 5 of us, 6 of us actually, we should be able to take out this Entei without too much trouble. And just hold on there, Andy Vega. I can add you in for the next raid, but we're going to focus on taking this one down first and foremost. So yeah, I'm not taking any friend requests just yet until the next raid comes up, but I am going to be taking new names each time. So you have a chance to get your name in for the next raid for sure. Alright, let's do this. Now, as much as there's probably a better move that we could have for Marowak, I'm going to stick with Bone Club. I could teach him something different. But now I'm going to switch him out, because I don't want him getting knocked out if I can help it. We have a Legendary Kyogre coming in versus the Entei. So yeah, Water type is your best bet, because of course, as I said, we'll resist Fire, and, well, Overheat will still hurt. But we also resist the other potential charge move of Iron Head. So from the looks of it, 6 people here, that should be all of us here during the stream. With enough skill and talent, and of course mindless screen tapping, button mashing, we should be able to take this win before too long. Now, do you think we're going to see a shiny Entei today on stream? If I don't get it, no big deal. I would like it, but as long as somebody out here gets a shiny Entei today, that's the deal. Last week, how many... Last week was the Kyogre and Groudon, wasn't it? How many did we find? Like, I think we had 3 people get a shiny Groudon that day. And that was pretty fancy. Oh, there we go. Palkia coming in. Look at this Overheat. Does nothing. Well, about a quarter, but still, comparatively, that's almost nothing. I don't yet have a shiny Entei. I don't have any of the Johto Beast yet as a shiny. So, I was thinking about this earlier. I would feel weird to get one, because if I don't have all 3 of them, having just 1 or even 2 next week would be kind of weird. But I suppose every collection does have to start from somewhere. So, I mean, if I catch a shiny today, that just means I have to catch a shiny Raikou and a shiny Entei, or sorry, a shiny Suicune in later raid streams. And there's no other way around it. You got to do it. You know, you can't be a Pokemon Actually, that's a good question. You know how back in the day, the very first Pokemon Red and Blue, the idea of being a Pokemon Master meant to have all 150 Pokemon? Do you think the true Pokemon Masters would consider that as, you need to have all the shinies to be a Master? I wonder. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Aggro Crag, hang in there! So my first team is gonna fall. Marowak is gonna have to come back in and drop. I mean, technically, I could just back out to the lobby. But, no, I'll let Marowak go down with the team, I guess. I got a fair amount of revives and potions and such. Can we get 1 more Bone Club off? Come on, Marowak, you can do this. Can we get 2 more Bone Clubs off? Come on, Marowak, you can do this. Bone Club. Here comes Overheat. No, Marowak! Well, if nothing else, that's one of his battle hearts for the day. I'm going to try to get him all 3 of his hearts, and then I'll stick to using more powerful Pokemon. Okay, we're all still here. So far, so good. Get a nice Earthquake coming here for Entei, courtesy of Rocksteady the Rhyperior. We still have a bit over 2 minutes left. I think we got this. Yes, Sailor Pika throwing out the reminder for me while I'm focused on the battle. If you're enjoying the stream and you enjoy such streams for the future, feel free to drop me a like. If you want to subscribe for future stream Legendary Raid hours, you're welcome to do that. There's also, I mentioned earlier, on the community tab now, I am starting to post whenever there is a simple little like Legendary Mega Raid at the local gym across the street from my house, which I can usually access from right here. It's not going to be like live streamed or broadcast or anything, but I am posting on the community tab whenever we have one of those raids, so that if anybody wants to jump in off screen, I'm letting people know we can get together for that. Alright, good luck everybody for a shiny Entei. And again, I wouldn't mind taking one myself, but look at all these level ups. I love it. Sadly, sometimes people have to get dropped out to make more space, but since you all have played today, I don't think you'll be getting dropped out today, because I'm only going to start taking people out if it says 2+ days since they last played. Alright, good luck to everybody, myself included. I, again, won't say no to taking a shiny Entei home with me today, which will be a pretty short trip because I'm currently home today. And you see a standard, which means you're getting the silver pin app. Oh, I didn't Mega Evolve something either. Okay, I didn't mention this, but silver pin apps, they give you double the candy when you catch anything, plus 1 bonus candy on top of doubling. Now, if you have a current Mega Evolved Pokemon with you of any type, every raid boss that you catch, the mega bonus gives you an extra candy for that raid boss. So if you want to get 2 extra candy for an Entei today, try to have a Mega Evolved Pokemon on your side and use a Silver Peanut Berry. You'll get, instead of an 6 standard candies, you'll get 8. The 6 for the doubling, 1 more for the Silver Pinap, 1 more for the Mega Evolution on your team. I don't know if I'm going to be getting any of these. I had so many Silver Pinaps before we started these Legendary Raid Hour streams. I'm down to like under 90. They were so good for feeding my Pokemon for their hearts for the day. But it's all well and good getting extra candy. Basically, I use these for legendaries because a legendary will take 20 kilometers to walk for 1 single candy. So if I can get those 20 kilometers taken care of by using a Silver Peanut Berry, that's a lot of walking I don't need to do. I can focus that walking on... Like, you can basically get like 20 Magikarp candies in the same distance you would get 1 Entei candy. Alright, so we're going to see here we have the 4 candies, so that's the +1 bonus. 3 times... Anyway, we get 7 candies. Let's see how the stats are on this one. We're also got 100 candies on this. Nice 3-star Entei. Alright, so we're going to take a moment here. Let's see how people are doing. Excuse me, no shiny for Memes 47. Let's see what else is going on. Why am I catching Entei? It's so hard. Well, it's not that hard. I managed to do it. No problem. Glitch Trap got it, or Hidden Glitch Trap got it on the last ball. Good job. Very nice. I don't think anyone says they got a shiny, unfortunately, though. But there are still more raids to come. And let me just grab my rules here. So, again, I'm going to repost the rules. Just as a reminder, this is not when you want to start dropping your names yet. So hang on to dropping your names until you see me just type all caps raid. This is just a little reminder of how things are going to go down for our stream. So I'm going to let that sit for a bit. I got to do some healing, because obviously we lost a few of our Pokemon there. Quite a few. Marowak, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, the downside with ground type, although ground is super effective on fire, you don't resist fire, is the downside. I got plenty of these max potions. I usually don't like to use them if I don't need to, but I mean, if I've got over 100, am I really that concerned? Okay, no shiny for Unknown Spike either, but we did win that raid. I'll mark that as a win column. I see that as an absolute win. Okay. One sec here. Since my computer decided to die, I gotta get stuff set up on my little notepad. Okay, so the next raid we're gonna tackle is up here at the Queen Square. I can't even tap it. There we go. So, in just a moment, and I'm doing this to remind myself when to say it, I'm gonna type raid in the chat, and that's when you want to start dropping your names once again. And I'll get caught up once more on what is happening in the chat. So, wait for it, wait for it. Right there, okay. So we're going to get 5 new names, but if we don't get 5 new people within the first few minutes, then I'll grab some people that have already battled today. And this is Queen Square. Look at me being all organized and stuff. Am I being way too organized with this? I probably am, but yeah, whatever. Memes couldn't even catch it, unfortunately. Neri says, yours ran away. Memes saying it kept breaking out of the ball. I see. Hidden Glitch Trap didn't get a shiny either. Okay, let's see. So we got new person here. We got Joshy Boy Guy. One sec. We've got Ultra CC for Andy. I almost thought that said Ultra for Candy. Alright, let's see. So that's 2 new names. I'll give it a few more minutes here. If anybody does want to jump in on another Entei raid, keep dropping your names. If you've already battled and you put your name, I'd say hold on, because if we don't get new names in a few minutes, I'm going to go back to the top of our list of people and start choosing names that had already battled. So again, if you battled, don't hesitate to put your name again anyway, but just don't spam, because that's going to get things all cluttered up. Give it a little bit more time here. So Pika says, it's good to be organized. It is, indeed. I just wonder, like I see other Like, I don't want to compare myself to other live streamers, but there's some that just kind of like, they go on memory of, okay, so you said you want the next one, I'll do it. And it's like, don't, you know, try not to do that. Make a list as you're going through, because it's going to be so much easier to keep things organized. And Not Shiny said, Memes47, unfortunately. Okay, I don't see any new names, so you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna say let's just jump right now. Let's go back to the top of our list of names requested. We've got EV Gamer for a second time. Let's go with Pika Catcher for another one. And we need one more name of someone who has battled. Chesburger once again. Okay, and this is going to be up at the Queen Square. Okay, so I got to add, I think, 2 new names. Let's jump on over to my old friends list. Joshy Boy Guy and Ultra CC for Andy. Add you both in here. I see I'll have to start taking names out probably after this, but we'll not worry about that just yet. We got Joshy, we got Ultra, ULTR. Whoops, comma. We got EV, Pika, and Ches. I can't spell right, apparently. Puka. Wasn't that the name of the surfing Pikachu? Or is that... I think that was Puka. I don't remember. It was from one of the anime episodes. Alright, off to Queen Square we go. You guys ready for a hike? Let's do this. And if you're not in on this raid, stay tuned, because... So since I'm taking note of people that have battled twice, I'll probably then try to go for people that have not battled twice, who have battled once, add them in later. I'll figure all this out. The logistics of live streaming, new names. Wait a minute. We lost someone? Hang on, hang on. Who did I not get in? Ultra, there we go. Did that? Oh, okay, I think I spelled it wrong. Anyways, we got the 5 years. I want to leave Marowak once again. At the bottom of the list. I have started doing a thing now too. If you notice, there's a Marowak up here. Any Marowak with a little club symbol, or any Pokemon with a little club symbol, is something I got from a far-off area, either a remote raid or hatching from an egg. And I found a way to keep track of who sent me what egg. Whenever I open a gift from somebody, and if they do give me an egg, I nickname that trainer with the location that egg came from. So when the egg hatches, I see where the Pokemon was hatched from. I can then name that Pokemon after the trainer who sent it to me. What? Didn't I choose Marowak? I thought I chose Marowak. What did this do? Did it unselect my team? What was that nonsense? There we go. That was weird. Anyway, yeah, it's like cool little way to figure out who sent me what Pokemon. Very nice. Excuse me. Let's see here. Jumpy Games asking, can I make it public, please? Can I make what public? If you mean the raid, it is public, technically. There's a way when you go into a raid, I can choose to make it private or public. But yeah, every raid I do is public. So if there happens to be anybody in the area that want to jump in, then they can. You might be thinking about inviting other people using remote raid passes. I'm pretty sure you can't. Like, if you've been invited remotely, I don't think you can then also invite remote people in addition. Not that I'm aware of. I think I've heard people say that that's not how that works. Alright, Entei number 2. Let's take it down, and again, good luck everybody for a potential shiny. This one's got the fire spin. As much as I don't want Marowak to fall, I'm pretty sure the whole team needs to work together. I'm gonna let him take the fire blast. Sorry, buddy. It's gonna be worth it. You're gonna get your buddy heart so much quicker. Was it no pain, no gain? This is tough love. You're gonna get knocked out, buddy, but you're gonna be so much happier for it in the end. That sounds so wrong. Okay, everything looking good. Hang on, keep tapping away. Where is my screen? Am I blocked? Nope. Thought my webcam might have froze because it was hidden behind my viewer. Long story short, technical issues. Not as bad as what we had earlier, though. Come on, let's rock wreck this thing. And Dazzling Shell is back. Welcome back. As my Rhyperior is about to drop to a fire spin. but we do have Palkia. You gotta love the double fire resistance, don't you? I was gonna say, I should teach Palkia a water-type fast move, but I'm pretty sure they can't get it. I think Dragon Breath, Dragon Tail are the fast attacks for a Palkia. I wonder when we'll see new attacks added for such a species, though. And unfortunately, I don't have a Mega Evolution that I could have brought to contribute to the damage. I still don't have Mega Blastoise. I think I've seen one hatch in the area ever since they came back to the raids. I hope they bring another, like, they had a Venusaur Mega Energy event, I think, towards the end of last year. That was pretty cool. That's how I managed to get my own Mega Venusaur, but I would enjoy a Blastoise Mega Energy event, because I can definitely use more of that stuff. I think currently I've only got 60 Blastoise Mega Energy. Another Mega I don't yet have is Mega Houndoom, Mega Ampharos as well. And, you know, so when the Mega Energy first came out, everyone was so upset, saying, like, you know, oh, it's locked behind a paywall, you have to pay to do it. First of all, no, not really, because you do get a free pass every day for raids. But in order to get it done quick, you would have had to pay. But I'm a patient guy, so that didn't bother me. But then they've introduced ways of getting Mega Energy otherwise. Like, I forget what it was, but for Halloween, we had an event where if you completed a certain task earlier in the year, you gained access to timed research that gave you Gengar Mega Energy. So that was pretty cool. They might bring stuff like that back, perhaps. Who knows? And Sailor Pika doesn't have Mega Blastoise either. Someday we'll get it. Which is kind of funny when you think about it. If you're following the Pokemon X playthrough, our Wartortle, Spritz, you should have seen by now that we lost her. Well, technically we lost someone else, but she took the hit. But that's another Mega Blastoise that I won't be getting in the game, eh? But it's all good. I mean, technically, in the long run, she wasn't destined to become Blastoise anyway. She was going to stay as a Wartortle. Because I do have another Blastoise in Pokemon X. Ventured all the way up from the Kanto region, way back in Gen 1. So we may yet still make use of that Blastoisinite in the Kalos region. Come on, take it out, take it out, take it out! Don't get fire blasted! Ah, my team! But with that knockout, Entei falls as well. Look at that timing. That was my whole team down. Alright, let's see. Thank you, Sailor Pika. Once again, reminding, if you like the stream, feel free to drop me a like on the video here. Also, again, feel free to exchange your friend codes amongst each other if you want to get more raids happening off screen. If you're either here during the stream in the chat, feel free to do that, or you can drop them in the comments on the video afterwards, once it has gone live for everyone to watch post-stream. Okay, good luck for a shiny. Let's hope one of us grabs it. And if that one happens to be me, I won't complain about it. Well, I guess I got something to complain about, but let's see if we can get this catch. 1933. I wonder how good that is. Nice, excellent curveball. I thought that might have actually been it, the first ball, but no such luck. I'm burning through so many of my silver pinap berries. And I just lost... No, my thumb's sticky. I lost the ball. You could say I really dropped the ball on that one. Oh, come on, Entei. I thought you were going to stay. I thought you'd like the joke that much that you decided. We're going to reward you with my capture. No such luck. I feel like I should maybe put some sort of a different backdrop up there. Like, wouldn't it be cool? Oh, you know what I should... No, I don't think this would actually work. I was going to say, you know what would be really cool? If I could somehow get like a green screen and put some sort of a specific background for whatever I'm trying to catch. I mean, you'd still see the bed in the foreground, but that would be kind of cool to try something. Maybe someday. Okay, we caught that Entei. That is a 3-star specimen as well. And what is this Mega? Hang on, let's take a look. Mega Venusaur. So if we have enough people that want to do a Mega Venusaur, we can jump that in. We still got 43 minutes while that's here, so no big rush on that. I'm going to take a moment just to reiterate the guidelines that are pinned at the top, but in case someone doesn't see that, I can just repaste them here. So again, hold your raid requests for the time being. It's just reiterating the steps to our setting up of raids. So hold tight. I'm gonna do some healing. I've been invited to a raid at the city market uptown. I haven't been up there for ages because we've been in the middle of a bit of the pandemic situation happening. And I ain't leaving the neighborhood if I ain't got stuff. Let me just get my team healed up, ready for the next raid. Let's go for some hyper potions today. Alright, we are ready for the next one. So with about 30 minutes remaining, we got 2 more to do. So we do see another legendary across the river there too. So we have a 5th one to handle today. This one's going to be up at King Square. I'll just make a note of this one. Okay, we've won that battle as well. So again, I'm going to try to prioritize new folks for this next one at King Square. But if we don't get enough people in the first few minutes, then I'll grab some people that have already battled. I might hold off on people that have battled twice, or at least I'll go through the list like 3 times basically. So again, just a reminder, as soon as you see me say raid, first of all, having sent me a friend request, so I'll see it, type hashtag raid with your trainer name in the comment or in the chat, and I can add you in for the next raid. The first 5 new names will be added in once I say raid. And now I have done my little hand gesture to let me know when's to do this. Okay, bear with me. Andy didn't get it! No! Was it shiny? I gotta scroll back and see, did anybody get a shiny? So I haven't yet. There are still 3 potential shinies total. Technically that would be like what, 18 potential shinies, because if 5 of us or 6 of us fight it, with 3 more raids, we can do this. Wiggle Games asking, will I be live until like 6:40? I'm gonna be live until, I'm thinking, sometime after 7 o'clock my local time here, because this raid across the river is not hatching up until, when is that hatching up? That's hatching up at 6:41, so that's going to be there for an hour. So yeah, I'll be here for quite a while, at least until that last Entei raid burns out. Okay, let's see, what am I missing out on? Jumpy Games wanted a Venusaur, but you already raided. Oh well, unfortunately. I mean, okay, so if anybody does not know though, if you do have coins available in the shop, you can pick up a remote raid pass for 100 coins or get a pack of 3 for 250 if you got the coins in game, of course. And by getting the 3 remote raids, you actually save 50 coins on the 3rd remote raid pass. So if you need to get more and you have the coins and you feel like spending them, that's a way to grab some more. But if not, understandable. Totally fine. Let's see. This trap says you could battle again if 5 new people don't say their names. Yeah, exactly. So if we don't get 5 new people, in fact, I gotta check right now and see who we got. So we got Garen77, first name I see. You got it this time indeed. First name at the top of the list. Good job. Let's see who else we got. So Meme's got a shiny Groudon during the event. Nice. Little Mike 11. We got our second name. Our second new name, I should specify. Who else do we guts to see? I don't see any other names just yet. And also just another reminder, no spamming. Like once you get your name in there once, you just got to go with that and hope that it came in on the proper point of the list, which so far it has. Okay, I don't see any other new names just yet. So actually, Gabriel Orta, if you have sent me a friend request thus far, let me know your name in the chat, and I'll confirm the friend request. But I think right now we're going to grab the first 5 I see. There are 2 more Entei raids happening during the stream, and if we have enough people that want to take on that Mega Venusaur, we can do that as well. But let's go back to the top of the list here. I don't see any other new names. Make sure we don't miss any. So Wiggle Game says, if I can be invited to a remote raid around 6:40, you'll be happy. Well, we got you in, Little Mike, for this raid coming up. Okay. Who else have we seen here? I see Nair Noir. This would be the second raid for you today, which is all well and good. Who else we got? Pikachu. This will be the 3rd one, but that's all good as long as we all have the pass to do this. And Meme says your Entei was not shiny. What else we got? Any other names? I'm not seeing any other names just yet. So I only got 4 names. You know, we can do it with 4, I'm sure. Can we? I don't know. We probably can. So let's make sure we're here. Little Mike, we got Pikachu, we got Nair Noir, Garen 77. I think we're probably good. Alright. So Dazzling Shell says, is this for the Mega or the Entei? If it's Entei, you'll pass. If it's Mega, count me in. Okay, yeah, so we're doing the Entei right now. So, Garen 77, you want out of that one. So that leaves us with 3 available for the Entei. I think we're going to need 1 more just to be safe. I don't want to risk anybody losing a raid pass. So does anybody else want to jump in for this Entei raid? We got 4th Entei raid after that. Then we can do the Mega. And then this last one should be hatching up across the way. Yeah, no offense indeed, Dazzling Shell. No problem. If it's not what you want to go for, don't use a pass if you don't want to do it. Jumpy Games asking, can you do the Mega Raid? Yes, if you have another pass. Like, we're not going to do the Mega Raid just yet, unless we can't get enough for Entei right now. We could probably beat it with 4. Me and the 3 others. So currently I've got Little Mike, Nair Noir, and Pikachu for the Entei raid. If anybody wants to jump on in. I see someone else has dropped a friend code, so Azerman, awesome. Do you want to jump in for an Entei raid, Azerman? Because we can add 1 more for this to take down this Entei up the street. So let me know your if you send me a friend request. I got my codes right there down below. Azerman, if you send me your trainer name in the chat, I can confirm you on my friends list, and then I can add you into this raid coming up. Let's see. Wiggle Game says you'll do the one across the lake depending on what time your mom comes home. So yeah, this one, it's gonna, what I say, it's gonna hatch at 641 actually, pretty close to the 640 that you were talking about. Andy says you didn't catch Entei and that was your last pass. Ugh. And it happens. So, see, Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel says, please accept me, or you and your dad. I'll add 1 right now, because we also have Azerman dropping a name, I believe. Oh, and Hidden Glitch Trap says, the Entei from earlier was your first Legendary? Good job. Hopefully that does well for your future battles. Especially against... You know what? Okay, I had a thought. I was going to say, especially against, like, say, Shadow Scizor, if you have her fight Arlo. I had a thought, what if eventually Team Go Rocket leaders gain access to Mega Evolutions? That's going to be spooky. Okay, Prince of Ping, says Azerman. We'll add you for this upcoming Entei. So that's our 4th, and I believe, so Gabriel, yeah, I'm going to grab Orta 2426. Although I just remembered, I have to take some names out to make some space, I think. So I know, okay, we're going to add 2 people. Let me scroll through. Who hasn't played for a couple of days? Well, see, you don't tell me when you last played. So I have to assume that this person hasn't played in a while. But of course, they can go on back and get added in once again. No big deal. Prince Ping. And that was, Orta. You, and I think that's the 5 that we'll need for this one. As names get taken out, as I say, don't feel... Wait, I didn't add you yet. Hang on. We gotta go find Little Mike. Little Mike, where are you? Didn't I add you? I must not have. Did you send a friend request? I'm wondering there. Let me see. Don't see Little Mike. I'm gonna back out of this for a second here, though, because sometimes it needs to refresh. No, I'm not seeing Little Mike 11. Is that the name that I'm looking for? This one's taking longer to organize, isn't it? So yeah, there's Wiggle Games. I gotta find Little Mike in our friend request list. Did I pass by it, perhaps? I could have. Well, this is from 2 days ago. When did you send that request, Little Mike? I would assume it was just recently. I didn't add you yet, did I? I don't think I did. No. I wonder, did you type in the name? Oh, you did like last stream. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. Because I gotta go all the way back through this. Or they should do a thing where, like, eventually, there's Little Mike. Awesome. Oh, I gotta take a name out. Hang on. Oh, man. They should do a thing where after, like, a week, a friend request gets taken out. Because they do eventually, like, just burn out sort of thing. And that would make this so much easier for people like me who like to stream and get raid battles for everybody out there. Okay, Little Mike. Because that way you can add them in. No, I mean, not even that. As long as they found a way to have it so you can search through your requests, that would solve the problem. Okay, we got Little Mike. We've got Nair. We've got, I believe, Pika Catcher again there. Yep. Did I spell that wrong? Or did I take a name out? Hang on. I'll find you in the list after this. We got Prince. And we got Get Orta. Let's grab all these. Copy, okay. Okay, finally. Off to the King Square raid we go after I have to tap it like 17 times. Open up a remote raid lobby. I'll invite the 4 that I've copied first, and I'll try to find Nier in the list. Come on. There we go. Okay, I got you 4 there. Let's find Nier Noir. There you are. Oh, Neri! Man, I can't spell. There we go. We got her figured out. Marowak, jump in for one more fight, please, and then we'll let you rest up. You've done your fair work today, buddy. Marowak leading the pack. Alright, it's not shifting around. Okay, so we have our 3rd raid ready to roll. Sorry for the super massive delay. Today's like the episode of, or the stream of delays, isn't it? Like when my computer suddenly died. That was crazy. Alright, let's get caught up on the chat while we wait for everyone to jump on in. So Azerman, you say you got a 100% Lugia. Nice, not bad at all. I've only gotten one perfect legendary so far myself. It was a Heatran. It was one of the first few that I got too. Usually in the game, I'll wait till I get 5 of something and then choose the best one to focus on powering up and stuff. So with legendaries though, since you never know how many you'll have a chance to get, generally the first one I get I'll use. But oh no, wait. So technically I've got 2 perfect legendaries. One was a Heatran that came in the first 5. So the one that I had been focusing on, I've kind of like, I've doubled up on those particular species. But my very first Mesprit raid that I was invited to all the way across the world was randomly a perfect Mesprit. And I'm just like, I'll be happily taking that home with me, indeed. Okay, 10 seconds for Entei number 3. Good luck to everybody. I'll get caught up on the chat in just a little bit. Oh, it is past 6:40 now. So I think Wiggle Games can't do it right now, unfortunately, with the delay we were facing. But I believe probably just the 5 of us can finish it. Well, are you still in here, actually? I wonder. Let's see what we can do. Gabriel asking, how come you did not invite me, but you invited my dad? Well, I invited the first name that you said. And we only had space for 1 more for this particular raid, so unfortunately the space is not unlimited. You can only invite 5 people per remote raid pass, or invite 5 people per raid using remote raid passes. Alright, I think we got, yeah, we're tearing through this one. This is no problem. This thing's got, well, it's got Iron Head, which is not great. Although water still does resist Iron Head, so Palkia can still do some stuff. Alright, and Garushia, welcome, bud. How's it going? You've made it to one of our live streams. If you got some remote raid passes, hopefully we can get you in on... there's two more Entei raids today. We got 1 more we're going to be doing once this one is done, if we got the people. Then there's a Mega Venusaur raid, if we got enough people wanting to do that. And then 1 final Entei raid of the day. And that will finish us off for this week's Legendary Raid Hour. And now I'm seeing what Neri said. Yeah, I spelled the name wrong. My apologies, but We finally got there. There's still plenty of time. We got another Entei for 14 minutes after this. We've got Venusaur, which should be, I think, it's there until 7:15. It's not. We still got about a half hour, I believe. And then the Entei at the other spot is not even hatching until 6:40. Or no, it has hatched. What am I thinking? But it's there until 7:40. So we can definitely get all these done today. All right, come on now, Entei. You want to drop? You want to give us your shiny? You're in the red. That's all well and good. When I had my Entei, like one of my main fighters against Arlo, Shadow, Scizor has been one of my Entei. And eventually, I swapped out his attack from, I think he had Overheat, which I didn't like how it drops your attack stat. I swapped it out for Iron Head. And then, forgetting I had done that, I went to fight Arlo again. Found out Iron Head is a garbage move against a Shadow Scizor. But my shiny Heatran actually turns out to be quite the powerhouse versus that Scizor. Double resisting the bug, double resisting the steel. Very nice. Alright, good luck everybody for a potential shiny off of this Entei. And yeah, Sir Pika, thanks for the reminder. If you guys want to drop your friend codes in the chat, you're welcome to do so while we go about our battles and or the catches here. We have, as I say, another 2 Entei left to go for the day, and then also a Mega Venusaur, if everybody will be interested in that. After this, though, I got to buy some more remote raid passes, because this is my last one for the time being. We have another standard, so we can catch it quick, without using too many of our silver Pinap berries. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? Our message pinned at the top of the chat. Well, never mind. I was going to say, while I'm fighting this Entei, I'll give you a heads up on the guidelines for our event. But as you just saw, I caught this on the first ball. But again, a reminder of how to get your names in for the next raid. It's a 2-star Entei. That's not that good, but extra candy. That was like 7 Entei candy. Very nice. Okay, so I've already given you the heads up. Stay tuned for when I say all caps raid and start dropping your names. And also send me friend invites if you're not yet on my friends list. And am I good? There we go. And I can start adding in names to jump in for the next raid. But first things first, I'm going to take care of my boys. So that should be Marowak's last heart for battling of the day as well. So we can let him sit back and lead off with my heavy hitters from here on out. The battles might get a little bit easier with that. You are good, right? Wait. There it is. Alright, there's his 3 hearts for battle. Good job, Marowak. We'll get you buddied up soon. You're almost halfway to the last heart. Okay, so now that I've pointed, I know when to say raid. I will say raid, or based on when you've seen this, I will have already said raid. So start dropping them names in the chat. So the next raid, we have still about 10 minutes on it. We've got at the, again, I forget what it's really called, but the bridge. The walking bridge across the way. Okay, so let's see who wants to jump in for this raid here. Wiggle Game saying, can I read the last chat? I think I saw that. Saying, when will I be able to do raids? Were you not in that last one? Pretty sure you were. We did add in, that was a little Mike, I believe. So there was that one. The next raid we're going to do is this Entei, because there's only 10 minutes left. Then we're going to do the Mega Venusaur, because we still got 24 minutes on this one. So who wants another Entei? Preston James, can you drop your name in the chat again there, Preston? Because I don't see it after I said raid, so that's where I'm picking names up from. And as we do this, I'm going to scroll through and have to take out about 5 more names, I see. So I'll take a little broski for the time being. They were here for our Groudon or Kyogre Day, I believe that was. Dream Matrix, you haven't played in 2+ days. It sounds weird for me to say, you haven't played in 2 days? Pfft, get off my list. But that's really the only way I can sort of guide how to take people out, you know? Close out that. I would feel awkward opening a gift and unfriending someone, so I'm going to let the gift go by the wayside as well. I want to make sure to free up 5 empty spaces. You haven't played for 2 days. pop you out for now. And one more space, then I'm going to see who has dropped their names for this upcoming raid. Gray 2022. These are, of course, I'm doing this now because there's, you know, you're not losing that much time invested in the friend level up. So even if we don't, like, the way I believe it works, you have a certain time limit to refriend somebody and maintain the level that you were at. But I think after, like, I don't even know how long, let's just say a month or something. After a month, it will reset back to 0. So even if these people do come back and join in for a future raid, I think it'll keep our friend level within a certain time frame. Alright, let's see. Who do we see in the list? Retro Jordan. I haven't seen you yet today. You are first on the list for Entei. And Josh Boy Guy. No, okay. You want to do that for the Venusaur. That's good. Preston James. Let's see. Jones Bones, 1910. Jones Bones is on the list as well. Pika Catcher will have you as a backup if we don't get enough new people. Neri says, got an Entei this time. Thanks for the raid. You're welcome. Your second legendary. The first was a heat transfer. You're going for fire-type theme legendaries. Or it might not be what you're going for, but that's what you're starting to get. So, I mean, that's a start for something. So, congratulations. Hidden Glitch Trap, you're heading off for the night. Alrighty then. Andy Vega, you don't have another pass, unfortunately. We have Silvana Susino. Silvana. The name is Gino Buonivo. I'm not even going to try to pronounce. I am going to destroy the name, so I'm gonna just leave it as is. But Gino, we'll add you in here as well. Okay, let's see. And Greek Geek 09. Okay, we're running out of time, so I'm going to say that's good for our 4 new names. Pika Catcher has dropped a name as well, I believe. Make sure I'm not missing anybody else that has dropped their name. I think we're good. So Wiggle Game said you weren't in that last raid, were you? Okay. Let me just double check. So what is your player name, Wiggle Games? Because yeah, it doesn't say that we friended up yet. You are Little Mike, correct? I'm going to assume that is correct, so I will add you for this one. Since we do need to get 5 new names. Okay, I have to add in who am I looking for? Jones Bones. Did you send your request at some point, like maybe last week? Because I don't see you here. We've got 5 minutes left. We got to get this done super quick. Who else am I looking for? Gino, we have Greek Geek. We'll back out of this for just one moment. Error? Don't give me an error. We ain't got no time for errors. Oh no, this is a really bad error. Can't get my friends. Okay, there we go. There we go. Greek Geek, Gino, and okay, so we have Silvana. We've got Board George. We got both these added in. So Little Mike, we already got you. Who else? So we have Eddie, and I know you're still on my list. I recognize the name. I don't see Jones Bones yet. So what I might need to do, back up one more time. Give it a second. If I don't find you, I'm gonna bump you to the next one, I think, just to make sure we have enough time to get everyone that we're looking for. So I might bump Jones Bones for Eddie. If I don't see you in our list anywhere here. One more minute, then we'll jump in with who we got. And it's not letting me scroll back any further. Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to swap Jones for... Let's see. So first we got Retro. We got Gino. Let's go with Greek. We got Little. And we got EDY. Okay, all of us with 4 minutes remaining. Let's get your names. Copy. Let's open up this last lobby over here at the bridge with 3 minutes left. Oh, we can do this, but I will make sure I will give priority to Jones Bones since we saw the name earlier. Oh, okay, now I gotta buy them. I like this. Uh-oh, you're out of raid passes. Send us money and we'll give you some. That's how business works indeed. I thought I saw a bunch of faces or a bunch of names there. I was like, are there people waiting? What? Okay. So we got the 5 of us here. Let's replace Jones with EDY, and a bunch of numbers, which I don't remember off the top of my head. But the final one across the river. Now, okay, after this raid will be the the Mega Venusaur, followed by one final Entei raid across the river. So this one is going to be the community center of Mega Venusaur. But we have to wait and see if we win the Entei battle. Okay, Marowak is good. I can let him sit out. Nice. Alright. Let's see. Okay, now I see Wiggle Game says invite somebody else. Well, okay, with only like 3 minutes left, we gotta go with who we have. 4 or 5 should definitely be able to take out the Entei, though. Okay, let's see. Garushia, you say you're getting that error earlier as well. Maybe there's just too many people raiding today or something? I don't know. Overloading their systems. I heard there was a... I don't know where, but somewhere in Europe, I think, I was reading on Pokemon Go's social media, saying that the one of their raid hours like glitched out and the game froze up at the start, and it didn't come back till after their raid hour was done. So I imagine they'll be getting a makeup event at some point. Let's see. Dazzling Shell can help with the Mega. Okay, sounds good. That'll be up next on our list of raids. Who would wait a minute. Is this our 4th raid? Yes, okay. I'm second guessing myself. I thought we were going to be doing 7 raids today, but no, only 5 Entei plus that Mega. Now I understand. James, I think, was asking, do I know what the Pokemon for the Breakthrough Box is? It is going to be Snorlax, apparently. I just read that today on PokemonGoLive.com. Just go on there, and they post their updates when new events are happening. And they have said that Snorlax will be our Breakthrough reward for the month of February. I wonder if they're ever going to bring back the Yawn Snorlax. For a while there, I forget what the event was, but they introduced Snorlax with the Yawn attack, but when you go into Go Snapshot mode with it, it's actually laying on the ground on its back for different photos and stuff. And I thought that was kind of cool. Neat little idea. And I wondered, if you were to teach a Snorlax Yawn using an Elite Fast TM, would it then have the reclining and the pose? That would be cool if they actually introduced new poses based on what attacks your Pokemon has, right? These things can learn Flame Charge? I did not know Entei can get Flame Charge. That's a good move for a Go Battle League. And just trainer battles in general, because that does boost your attack stat. See, this whole time I knew Flamethrower and Overheat were its attacks, plus Iron Head. But yes, if you guys have an Entei and you want to use... I'm assuming this could be gotten by a regular Charge TM. I'd say Flame Charge is a good way to go. First of all, Flame Charge is a 3-charge attack. Well, in gym battles, 3 charges, 70 power each. So it's the highest output of power for its Fire-type moves. Plus, in trainer battles, you get the attack boost. So if you happen to get yourselves an Entei during the raids today, I recommend Charge TMing it to get Flame Charge indeed. Look at how much we're destroying this Entei. Look, we got well over half the time. It's almost in the red. We got this. Okay, let's see. So Preston, you just added me now. Okay, that was... You are Jones Bones, I believe? I think so, yes, Preston Jones. Okay, so there is, after this, we're going to do an Entei raid, Mega Venusaur. We have one more Entei to do, so if you want to jump in on either of those, once you see me say raid in our chat, that's when you want to drop your name again. Or no, I said I was going to give Little Mutt... What was I going to do? No, yeah, so Jones Bones, I'll give you first dibs if you want to do... Do you want to do Mega Venusaur, or do you want to do the Entei? Either one, I can drop you in for that one for sure, as a guaranteed first name on the list. But for now, good luck to everybody in this battle for a shiny Entei, with any luck. Technically, we've beaten it after the time is up. It ended a minute ago, but look at that. Look at all the friending up. You gotta love it. I gotta love those berries. 7 golden raspberries. 6 rare candies. I even forgot. This is helping me with getting some of my Kalos evolutions, too. All them rare candies. So if I don't get a shiny, I don't mind. I'm getting good rewards either way. So if I do have any shiny luck, I want to give it to everybody else out there for helping me get all these raids complete. Because we're a team in all this. We got another standard Entei. Can we get the quick, simple, easy catch? Preserving my... Oh, that's not good. Preserving my silver pinnat berries? Let's find out. Preston, you do have a shiny Entei? Very nice. I still have not yet got one of any of the Johto beasts in their shiny form. It does remind me, too, of playing through Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness on GameCube. When I first fought the final boss, spoilers for that game, but it's pretty old by now, but he has a whole team of Shadow Pokemon. Yes, by the way, Shadow Pokemon originated in the GameCube games, and the final boss had... Oh, we're seeing the glitching, are we? I see the glitching. Do you see the glitching on the camera? Ah, no, my computer is close to dying again. I know it, I'm sure. Anyways, Shadow Pokemon were introduced there. The final boss had his full team, and he had the legendary birds, all three, as Shadow Pokemon. Now, when I fought him the first time, I managed to snag his Shadow Articuno and Shadow Moltres. I didn't get the Zapdos, but I was like, I'm just going to accept it, you know. I'm not hung up on I got to get every single legendary that I find. But when the game was over and the credits were rolling, I felt weird because I was remembering from the stop going over there. From the second Pokemon movie, disturb not the harmony of fire, ice, and lightning. And by not catching the Shadow Zapdos, I disturbed the harmony of fire, ice, and lightning. So I felt like I gotta go back in. Can I still fight the guy? Can I still get the Zapdos? Rest assured, he did have the legendary bird in question as a second attempt. I got it that time. I felt accomplished. Pretty sure the Shadow Lugia is the thing that you have to get on the first try, though. And I tell ya, like earlier this month, we were talking about what the final, like the mystery Pokemon was going to be at the end of the month that they were saying. I was really leaning towards they should have put Shadow Lugia as the legendary for this raid hour, because people want to see that for like so long. We got Shadow Pokemon. We've got it was leading perfectly into the Gen 2 legendaries based on our what are you saying? Leading up to the Kanto, the Kanto tour. But no, they just gave us the Entei that doesn't want to stay in a stupid Premier Ball. Would you stay in? I know my throws aren't being great, but you can still cut me some slack here, buddy. You've eaten all my silver pinnat berries. Thank you. That took a lot. You've got to have perfect stats for all that effort. Look at the amazing stats of this lowest defense possible Entei. Okay. Anyway, that is a complete battle. So we still have 10 minutes for the Venusaur. So I'm going to say... Let me recopy. Actually, I think I have it. Nope. Wait, why did I copy on here? That was weird. See, I have the names copied on my phone, but it seemed like it copied them on the computer. Did I mess up and type the names in the chat? Okay, I'm going to reiterate this. This one is for Mega Venusaur. Okay, so hold that for now. Until I say raid, hold your names. And man, we're getting some bad glitching on the screen here. And there's nothing I can even do about it. Is there? I don't want to risk it. Hopefully you guys don't mind weird little visual glitches happening. I don't want to risk restarting the app and ruining our feed, because that would not be ideal. Okay, so we're going to have Mega Venusaur this time around. Let me do the old hat thing. Little gesture so I know when you see me saying it. And see, Christian asking, do I have you? I don't know. Hang on, raid. Okay. So start dropping your names below the word raid, and I'll grab the first 5 for Mega Venusaur. And if I don't have you in my list right now, throw your trainer name in the chat. We have Josh Boy Guy. Just one sec here, make sure I got everything up to date. So this is Josh Boy Guy's second match here of the day. I did say we're going to add in Preston Jones. That would be Jones Bones, that's right. So you are in here as well. Who else do we see? Wiggle Games needs the Entei Raid across the water that starts at 640. Well, we're not going to be doing that until after the Mega Venusaur, and it's already hatched up. So we got to wait for this one because this time's out in 8 minutes. Let's see, Burger Song. Okay, we see, yeah, Gao. I don't think I took you out. I took some names out. It might have been yours. Hang on. Okay, while I'm doing this here, Christian, check to see if you can send me a friend request just in case it was taken out. We have X Spiti, and we also have Burger Sama. So that I believe will be the 5. Burger Sama. Okay. Now let me just double check. I want to see if we still have Gao. No, I don't. Okay, so send me another quick friend request there. Christian, was it? Yes, Gao5827. So, I need you to send me one more friend request. I'm going to check and make sure we got everybody else. We have Expertise, Jones Bones. There we go. I'm going to start typing in the names. We got to do this quick. I got Josh, yep. Josh, we got Jones. XSPI. Well, I don't see you yet. Unless, did I type it wrong? Hang on. Hang on. Let's see, where is that at? I think I see the name in here. Okay, let's just grab Burger, though. Now we got you here. So grab all of you. Wait, hang on. Ah, stop doing this. Copy. Alright, I gotta back out for a sec. We still got 6 minutes. Let's check our list here. There's Gao. And who else were we looking for? We gotta find... I thought I added XSPIT. Spritty. There we go. Alright, we're almost done. Hold tight, folks. We got this. We got Gao and XSPR. Alright, Mega Venusaur, we're coming for you. Select all, copy, good, boom, go, yeah. And I do have enough raid passes for the last 2 matches of the day. Alrighty, let's get this Mega Venusaur underway. This could also be shiny from what I understand too. Of course, you won't catch it as a Mega Evolution, but you could get a standard shiny Venusaur, which you could then... There we go. I was going to say, don't mess up now. We're so short on time. But of course, you could get a shiny Venusaur from this, which you could then Mega Evolve up into shiny Venusaur. I'm just wondering something. We have a second here. Okay, I noticed we weren't seeing any more of the subscription things or anything. When the computer crashed, it unlinked our stream to the stream, and I don't even know how that makes any sense. But that's why we're not seeing any notifications popping up right now. But that's all well and good. Okay, so yes, hold your names for the time being. There is one final raid we're doing today. It's going to be another Entei. It's across the water, so that will be the last one. And then, should we... does anybody know of anyone else doing any streams for Entei Raid Hour? Because it's always fun to try to get a bunch of us together, and we'll all just jump on over to someone else's stream. So if anyone has any remote raid passes they still want to use for some more legendary potential catches, we can see who else is doing some streaming. I got time. I can take a look. Do a quick little search on YouTube. We still got 40 seconds. Plenty of time. Let's go with Entei Raid... Oops. Raid Hour. Only 30 seconds remain. Oh, no. And let's check for live, because the next time zone over has already started 10 minutes ago. So yeah, there's actually quite a few I see live raid hours going on. So we can come back to that and choose one in just a little bit. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. There's only 5 of us. Who didn't get in? Who are we missing? It is... Who is it? I lost track. Was it Jones Bones? Jones Bones, or was it Exprit? I don't know. But either way, hopefully we got enough people to take down Mega Venusaur. Shouldn't be too bad. It's not super defensive. Blastoise is a beast. This is already a Solar Beam charged up? What the? Yeah, Blastoise's defenses. I've tried it before with about, say, maybe 4 or even 5 people. We couldn't do it. We would have needed the full 6 people, I think. I mean, it could also been maybe their Pokemon weren't as powered up as they could be. But still, either way, Mega Blastoise is a literal tank with those cannons it's got on its back. Speaking of tank, though, this thing's taking some pretty heavy hits. We're probably still going to manage to do it, but not without a lot of heavy damage on our side. And hopefully someone gets a shiny out of this as well. And Wiggle Game, so you can only do the raids around 640. Well, that's already gone by, unfortunately. So perhaps next time then. Okay, this is going to hurt. Oh, yeah, I knew that was going to hit pretty bad. We don't have the steel-type resistance as well. But no, yeah, we got this. We've only lost a quarter of our time. This thing's down about 1/3. So as long as we can keep hammering away with what we got, the Venusaur will fall. We might not get a whole lot of Venusaur Mega Energy, but I think the minimum you can get is 50 from raids. So hopefully we'll get that at least. Oh, we have another double resistance. Nice. Somebody Seed Bombing this thing? You don't Seed Bomb a Venusaur. That's going to probably add more power to it. Yes, and Sailor Pika, good reminder there too. So if anybody can't finish out the raids for today, you're welcome to drop your friend codes in the chat or in the comments if you're watching this after the stream to start exchanging more codes practically all around the world for potential future raid invites all over the place. You know, not exactly televised or anything like that. I say televised. It's not. I mean, you can watch YouTube on television, but what I mean, you know, broadcast, let's say. But you can still get more raids taken care of. And another reminder, too, as we're almost the end of the stream here, whenever there is a Mega or Legendary at my gym across the street and I feel like taking it on, I will post on our community tab here on YouTube to let people know when there's such a raid happening. So feel free to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications to see when those posts go up. Because when I post whatever Pokemon it is, we can try to get someone together for the next half hour and see if we get enough people to take it out. Alright, come on now, Venusaur. The damage is starting to slow down a little bit. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, okay, Wiggle Game. So I wasn't sure if you're in the same time zone as me or not, but you're saying invite at 6:40. So what time is it right now where you're at? Just so I get a ballpark idea if we'll be able to get you invited at the proper time. No more solar beams, please, Venusaur. Can we survive one more, I wonder? Apparently, no, we cannot. My first team is out. Jump back in as soon as we can, because this is looking iffy. We're all still here, though. I think we're still going to get this. It's down to about 25%. We still have well over 25% time. It's just, at this point, things get really scary. And that would be a reason why Solar Beam taking us out right there. Yeah, it is looking very close here, guys. If you have any hidden powers you've been hiding, I'd say now's the time to drop them out there. Because with the time, too, this might be our only chance to try to tackle this. We got a minute left. Cheer us on in the chat, everybody. Okay, yeah, so we should be able to do that. If that raid doesn't time out by 6:40 your time, then we can probably tackle it. I will need to jump in as soon as possible, though, depending on how many we have. This one doesn't have a fire move. I don't know, guys. Only got 30 seconds. I don't know if we're going to do this one. 25 seconds. It's so scary. We're not going to beat it. They should at least give us some sort of Mega Energy as like a consolation prize, you think? Alright, come on. Can our Salamence get a Fire Blast off? We got 10 seconds left to take out a good like 20 seconds worth of its life. Can we do this? I think we cannot. That was close, though. That was close. With Stardust, at least, I guess, if nothing else. And it is now timed out. Isn't it weird? No, it's not weird. I was gonna say, isn't it weird that we can beat all these legendaries, but a mega stops us? Until I realized, actually, you know, no, megas are about as strong as legendaries, so I guess, you know, it kind of stands to reason. My apologies. I always hate leading people to a remote raid, and then they just use their pass up. Don't get anything for it other than 1,000 Stardust. But we did our best, and as they say on Nugget Bridge, we have no regrets, I guess. Alright, anyways, what we're going to do now is I'm going to take a moment. I'm just going to reiterate the rules for one last time. Grab that, copy, paste. And if there's spamming happening, yes, I say what Pika says, no spam and thanks. So, hold your names for right now. We still have what's left on this one. We still have 24 minutes left in Entei. Oh, there's another one? I am not going to stick around for this later one, because that's way past our time. Because I do want to end off this stream, so we can go off and find another stream to kind of forward the audience a little bit. But we do have one more Entei to take care of. So I'm going to get my little notepad ready, handy dandy notebook, to help me get a clue. So this one is going to be over the water. I don't even know what the name of that. I don't even know what the name of that. It's a harbor passage information spot or something. You know, I can find out just by clicking on it. Oh, okay. No, it's Falls View Park. Is that really Falls View Park? Okay. I did not know that. Anyways, so I'm going to drop raid in the chat, and as soon as you see the name raid, or the word raid, drop your name beneath where I say raid, and I'll take the first 5 new names. Of course, if we don't get 5 new names, we'll go back and see what other names have been added in. Wait for it, wait for it. There it is. Okay. Let's see. And again, no spamming. Drop your name once under where I said it. If you do spam, you can be timed out, and I will miss the name, so you don't want that to happen. Okay, Tamir Tucker Teed and Expati. Yeah, I don't think you got into that last one, did you? Let's see. Tamir. Exprit, I believe. We already found that out. We have Jones Bones. So did you get involved in that one? I think you did. I know we lost one person, but I'll keep track of who hasn't had their name just yet. No spamming. You might get timed out, and then I won't see your name. Pika Catcher as well. Okay, I've seen the 3 names so far. So we've got Tamir and Expert. That was mentioned by Grave. We've got Jones Bones. We've got Pika Catcher. We've also got Good Sergey Z. Let's add you in here. Okay, so that is 5 names. I'm going to give it a little bit, see if any other new names pop in first. Because, again, we still have lots of time until this Entei goes live, until that Entei despawns. So, no super rush. I'm going to take a moment to heal up my team. This is what I should do, actually, to make the timing work better. I'll say raid, then I'll heal, because that gives you folks time to put your names in. Can I heal? Can I heal? There we go. Getting a little bit lag going on here. And look at this. We need 10 heals. We got 10 hyper potions. Perfect timing, wouldn't you say? 8, 9, and 10. And you're seeing, I do randomly tap everywhere on the screen as far as healing, just because it keeps it interesting, keeps it from getting stale and boring. Not that it really matters. Okay, so let's see. We got Good Sergey and Burger Sama. So yeah, we'll add you in here. So I believe that was 3 battles for Pika Catcher. So I'm going to let you sit this one out, Pika. I'd say hold on to that raid pass for a future raid that I might happen to do like next week or something, or any other raid that you can reach in your area. Let's try to spread the fun around to other battles. So I got to add some names. Okay, hang on. I got to take out some names. I think I should be able to take out. So I got Burger, Jones I've added. I got to take 2 names out, I believe. Okay, so yeah, right there. So I did remove Gal, but I've added you back in. So it kept our friend level. You see that there? I'll take this name out for now, because that's been... No. Close. Let's free up a space here. It's too bad it doesn't keep track of where you were in your list. And I think I saw a Nike 44 mentioned in here, but for now, I will take the name. Because again, we can re-add next week, and it should maintain our level. So, Tamir and Good Sergey. And I think that's all the names I have to add. So let's find us all here in the list. We have one last chance to take down an Entei, a potential shiny. So, has anyone got a shiny during our stream? Because I don't think anyone has. Oops. Not that I've seen mentioned in the chat anyway. We got Jones, we got Burger, or a Berg, and Good. Good. There we go. Okay, select all, grab. Our final raid of the stream is coming up. So in the meantime, again, I think Jumpy, you've dropped your name there. Feel free to drop your friend codes with everybody in the chat or in the comments below if you're watching this after the stream. And you can get some more friend requests, friend invites, more potential raids coming your way in the future of Pokemon Go. Not just from myself, but from whoever else happens to have them raids happening. Alright, final raid. Hopefully someone here gets the shiny. Let's see what happens. And let's see. Okay. So, yeah, this is going to be a good spot to end off anyway, because the glitching is happening. While this is going on, I am going to take a quick look-see at what other live streams are happening. So if anyone didn't get on this final, this raid here, I'll at least give you a heads up on where else you can go to check out some more raiding. There's somebody also doing a shiny Miltank check as well. Let's see. Hey, there's mine. Cool. When did this start? Okay, bear with me here. I'm checking the screen. I gotta mute this video here. One sec. You might hear something loud and crazy for a moment. Hopefully not. Actually, no, it's not too bad. So this started 14 minutes ago. So I'm gonna say, for anyone that did not get in on this raid, but you want to start jumping in on some raids as soon as possible, let's get this link over here for you. I think that should just be clickable. That's another raid going on, or another stream happening. So if you guys want to jump on over there, I'm not sure where this is at, but it looks like they just started 14 minutes ago. They probably have just started for this raid hour of the next time zone, which I think will be Eastern time. Okay, 10 seconds. Let's see. We got all 6 of us in here. And it's not like it's a mega. We should be able to do this. If only we had all 6 people, though. At Venusaur, we would have gotten it. Some of those megas are tough. I don't even, I haven't fought Mega Ampharos yet. I can't imagine how tough it's going to be, because I know Ampharos can be pretty tanky as is. But if it's a Mega Ampharos, that's going to be tough. Yes, indeed. Garushia saying good luck to everybody. I think we can do this, though. We got enough. We got the tools. We got the talent. What did they say? Is that the Ghostbusters line? I think so. And I'm talking classic, original Ghostbusters. The Dan Aykroyd, the Bill Murray, the Winston Zedmore, no, Ernie Reyes Jr., and of course, the Egon, but not E-Forgotten, Harold Ramis as Dr. Spengler. I actually named one of my ghost types in Pokemon Go Spengler, one of my shinies, because like you gotta honor the name of the man. Egon was my favorite Ghostbuster, and now it's not that he still isn't, but he has moved on. I still think, I don't know. So if you're not familiar, I'm just kind of rambling, but one of the actors that played one of the original Ghostbusters has passed away at this point. Would it be disrespectful if they were to have his character continue on as a ghost in Ghostbusters? I think it would be kind of a cool idea to have one of the actual Ghostbusters who study ghosts to have become a ghost and be able to study more about ghosts and learn more. Because, like, story-wise, think that would help them think of new ways to deal with ghosts. So that would be an interesting thing for them to, investigate and explore in the future. Ultra Gamer saying, you don't have any remote raid passes, you can't join. That's actually fine, because this is our last remote raid of the day. The final Entei of Entei Raid Hour. But I have posted, for anyone else that wants to do some remote raids, There's a link that I put in the chat. Another streamer going with some remote raids. So feel free to go check out another streamer if you do have more remote raids burning a hole in your pocket. And you could catch an Entei to burn a hole in your pocket. Preston, you have beaten Mega Ampharos. Good job. Did you have, like, what was the team that you had? Because electric types generally don't, they're not known for having a lot of defense, but Ampharos has been sort of the exception where electric types are normally fast, but low defense. But an Ampharos has always been known to be slow and kind of tanky. So I would assume Mega Ampharos maintains that defense. So whoever you had with you, hopefully you had enough to take down Mega Ampharos as you say you did. So good stuff. And isn't it too bad that our charged moves in gym battles don't have the same effect as they do in trainer battles? Now, I say that thinking, you know, Sand Tomb could lower this thing's defense, but I don't want that because if Entei's using Flame Charge, that would just max out its attack so fast. Maybe it's a good thing we don't have those stat changes. Now that I really think about it. You did it with 3 people. Now, which Pokemon did you use, too? Because I know Ampharos, I believe, has only... well, it's got 4 weaknesses, I believe. Ground for electric, but also the dragon type of its Mega Evolution has Fairy, Dragon, and Ice as weaknesses as well. So if you had a decent team of some of them things, then stands to reason that you could get the knockout on it. Alright, the last Entei check of the day. Let's see. Now, again, if anyone gets a shiny out there, let us know in the chat. We want to share in your fun, your enjoyment, my sadness when I don't get one. But again, if I don't get it, I'm okay with it. We're just getting good rewards for doing this. The rare candies, love it. So hopefully you guys, in addition to shiny or otherwise, hopefully you're getting some good items for all these raids out here today too. All right, let's see. It'd be kind of cool though to have our last raid of the day grant us a shiny for all to see at the end of our stream. Well, no such luck. It is weather boosted now though. I don't think we had the weather boost throughout the day. But that 2391, that makes me think maybe it's not that high of a CP. Well, if I catch it, we will find out. And again, a reminder, I'm using the silver pinap berries because not only does it double your candy. Good job, Marowak. Nice. It's not probably going to catch it. It wasn't an excellent throw, but you did what you could, buddy. Wait. Oh, he almost had the assist on that catch. Anyways, the regular Pinap Berry does double your candy. Silver Pinap doubles +1 when you catch anything. Oh, come on now. And if I had Mega Blastoise available, I would have been using it for our stream today to add more water power. But no such luck. Maybe someday I'll get that Mega Blastoise. So wait, you did get a shiny Garusha. Nice! Burger Sama. The Sama has become the teacher. Wait, isn't that what a Sama is? And did Preston... oh, did 2 of you get shinies? That is awesome. I'm glad to have helped. That's a 2-star Entei. I didn't think it was that good CP-wise. But anyway, if I got you guys shinies... nice. Memes47 asking, did I get anything? Well, I did get my butt kicked with a Mega Venusaur, as did the rest of our crew. But I did catch all 5 Entei of our 5 raids today. No shinies, unfortunately, but items. I got tons of good items. And I'm totally content with all that. Let's see what we got. What did we get anyway? Scroll back through. We got a bunch of rare candies, raspberries, some TMs. Yay! And a bunch of Stardust too, yay. Oh, I didn't even notice. The second Entei we did, I got 15 rare candies? How many do I have now? Because I might be able to have enough to evolve my Quilladin. 59 rare candies. That's not all the way that I need, but that's close. So that's going to wrap things up for our stream. Welcome back, Anderson, as well. But now we are done for our stream. We have completely burned out all of the raids. Christian asking for a favor. Oh, Garusha, you got a screenshot on the Twitter, did ya? Nice. Actually, yeah. So, thank you for that. If anybody wants to go check out my Twitter and or Instagram, do I have that linked in our description? Let's take a look-see. I think I do. No, I don't. Can I make a quick edit? I think I can. Okay, give me one sec. Right here, I think. And I'll say, if you guys want to check out my Instagram and Twitter, then also I gotta put in. There's so much in this that I don't have in my description. What is wrong with me? I don't know how to YouTube. But you should be seeing the description update right now. I do like that you can sort of update this live. So there's the join thingy, there's the Twitter thingy, there's the Instagram thingy. We're going to save that. Okay, so if anybody is interested in following me on Instagram and or Twitter, or both, feel free to check out the description now, because that's been updated. I do post the occasional, like a Go Snapshot session of my best buddies, stuff like that. So if you want to see any of that stuff, feel free to do that. But since we're done for today, I'll end off by saying, if you folks want more chances for these legendary raids and mega raids and such, I would say, so first of all, subscribe to the channel and make sure you have your notifications turned on by clicking the bell, because what I'm doing now on our community tab, I'm going to test this for like the first couple weeks of February. If we do ever see a legendary or a mega happening at this gym right across the street, I will take a screenshot, I'll post it on our community tab, and see if we can get 5 viewers out there, including myself, to jump in together to take on whatever that raid happens to be. And like after a half hour, if it times out, I'll just delete the post, no big deal. But if you want some more chances of doing some of these raids off screen, that could be a way to do it. But also, feel free, if you'd like to click the join button below and see what perks might be available if you want to support the channel and my efforts here through Pokemon Go, Pokemon X, Pokemon TCG Online, another thing that we do. And yeah, just try to keep building up our community. Like, the more people we get to do these things, the more chance we have of successfully beating a Mega Venusaur and getting more legendaries. But yeah, I guess that's all there is to really say. Preston was asking, what is my Instagram? Simply just at Professor Chaz. Same thing for Twitter, at Professor Chaz. Both are available to see my crazy photo galleries and stuff like that. Someday, it'll be maybe a boring stream. I should just go through some of the Go Snapshots I've taken. If I can. Yeah, I could do that. I think I could. But that'd be kind of cool, just to kind of like, you know, reminisce on all the stuff. But yeah, so once again, I'm going to go, if this raid is still, or sorry, the stream. No, this stream is done. Let me refresh my search for Entei Raid streams. So if anybody does have any more passes they want to use up, we've got 36 people watching this one here. So this could be a good chance to get a bunch of raids underway. So I'm going to copy this. This is another stream. And feel free. Oh, Sailor Pika got one. Okay, actually. Is that the... Hang on. Is that the one that has now... Oh, I lost my YouTube thing. No, I lost my channel. Or not my channel. My studio. No big deal. I can just reload it. But yeah, I don't think that stream is working right now, Sailor Pika. I just clicked it and it just broke my internet. So I'll put another link in here for you. Why is there another Mega Raid happening? I need more passes. I gotta save my monies though. I need more incubators. There's too much I gotta buy in Pokemon Go. Okay, so this, open a new tab, is working. No, okay, I can't seem to put links in our chat. Weird. But anyways, feel free to do a search on. We've had links before working. I think for today, though, I'm going to let my computer rest. It's already died. The video's getting all glitchy. You can see it right there. In fact, you know what? Here's the thing. The thing is this. Does that fix it? Yeah. There's no screen. But we don't see the glitching anymore. It's all well and good. But we're done anyway. So thank you folks again for hanging out today. Feel free to, again, check out my Instagram, Twitter. Actually, Preston, you just sent me something on Twitter. Cool. And we're going to end off for the day. So again, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, leave your friend codes if you want to, hit join button, read all this stuff. There's nothing more to be said. Thanks again for hanging out, folks. Professor Chaz, there we go, is signing off, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good evening, good day, good morning. That's become my new outro, hasn't it? Whatever it is in your neck of the woods, have a good one.